So this is Monkey D. Ryan. This will be my chapter reaction to chapter 220, self-cleansing and self-restraint. And it looks like we're in the prison realm for the cover page. I wonder what self-cleansing and self-restraint is pertaining to. It confines the strongest, but is currently sleeping somewhere. ETO points 309. Suguru current colony. Kogane. Add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new rules into the calling game. Ah, Suguru. Oh, it's Kujaku. Kenjaku. I think Kenjaku. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. Can't let you do that. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. In order to suppress the outbreak of curses. Okay, that's cool. Even even the creator of the calling games can't override the Kogane. That's cool. Makes things much more fairer than it should. Makes things much fairer and no more qualifications. In order to suppress the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen and had erected several purification barriers to support the efficacy of barrier techniques stronger than regular barriers. Among these, there are four that are vital: Yoshino, Lake Biwa, Mount Ryozen, Mount Oyama, Yakiyama. I'm acting like I know these places, but I don't. So I'm just assuming that these places mentioned have powerful purification barriers. One that surrounds the Imperial Palace at its center, one around the Tomb of the Star under Jujutsu High, and this was one candidate site when the capital was moved to Tokyo, and one in Kyoto, around in Yamakuni Imperial Mausoleum, and finally one here, dividing Japan into east and west, the Hida Holy Mountain Purification Barrier. Okay, so there are a lot. Also, there are four purification important purification barriers. The Colon Games uses a Brahmic barrier that was created using Tengen's purification barriers as its base. Stronger than purification barrier. Okay, so the levels is regular barrier and then purification regular barrier, purification barrier, and then Brahmic barriers. The Colon game has no true game master. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me or you. It would have been it would have to be Tengen. But of course, this was all by my own design. If he deactivated these four barriers after the Shibuya incident, the calling game would have come to an end and all my plans would have gone up to smoke. However, that would mean undoing 1,000 years of progress in the endless war against curses along with the barrier technique know-how. Oh, okay. So essentially, it would mean the extinction of barrier techniques within the jujutsu techniques. Okay, so I get where he's coming from, the man. But I guess as much as efficient it would be to have the culling games not start at all. I'm guessing even Tengen didn't know this, but I also think that Tengen would have known this, but I guess Tengen was betting that they would win eventually. I guess. I guess. And that would be a guess. Anyways, it would have meant countless human casualties. Ah, okay, so that's why Tengen opted not to do it because it would have counted a lot of. It would have resulted to a lot of deaths. So instead, Tengen decided to bet it all on them coming out victorious against me. As a result, the same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. As the original creator of this barrier, it should be no problem for Tengen to destroy it. Kogan, add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the calling games. Otherwise, I will destroy this purification barrier and force the culling game to a close. But rule 7, what are you playing at? I'm putting a bug into the game in purpose. Regardless of what you choose, this game will no longer have any way to go on forever. I know you'll choose the option that will sustain this game for as long as possible, so this rule will be approved. Oh shit, he managed to outsmart his cursed technique that's dedicated to rules. Well, it makes sense if it's a cursed technique that was by his own design. Still, really, really smart. Sounded dumb though. Such eloquence and intelligence. Wow. But yeah, this guy's he's got some real IQ on his head. Rule 13, entry of new players is closed from today onwards. November 18, 9:09 p.m. 2018. Add an additional rule. When all players other than Geto, Suguru, and Fushiguro Megami have died, the calling game would come and then did or else. Oh shit, he's just structuring rules to his advantage now. A player has added a new rule to the calling game. You know, why go about this in such a roundabout manner? If what you need is for the calling game to end, why didn't you just simply extinguish this purification barrier? Yeah, exactly. If you just want to finish the calling games, why not just simply say extinguish and then the game ends? If I did that, then the testing ground for the great merger with you would also disappear. Oh shit. Kukukuku. This. I'll take this as a souvenir to Sukuna. That's fine with you, right? Yeah, it isn't needed to keep the purification barrier up. With this, if Kenjaku eradicates all other prayers with the exception of Kuna, he can end the calling games. That's most likely the condition for the merger with Tengen. Oh shit. So, damn. It just favors heavily favors Kenjaku, Sukuna, and everyone else, and it's just freaking unfair. Since all the odds are literally stacked against them. Now things have become quite simple. There's no need to ponder about this and that whilst fighting. Yeah, if we beat both Kenjaku and Sukuna, it'd be our victory. Easier said than that. Yeah, true. They're the peak level players of this of the cursed spirit world right now. It'll be as hard as killing Gojo Satoru. That very that very same Gojo Satoru is gonna make a comeback. My apologies. This was the best way I could do with my reverse cursed technique. Who's this? No, this is plenty. I would have died instantly if not for Amai Kun cushioning my fall. Oh, okay, nice. And Takabatu, I can put my finger on it, but he had a huge role by staying by my side. Oh yeah, his cursed technique must have played a huge role in diminishing the amount of damage that uh I forgot her name, the angel had to deal. Sorry for being curt, but in order for us to be able to proceed with our plans going forward, I must confirm something. Kurusu-san, Kurusu, yeah, Kurusu. That's her name. That's the name of the angel. Of the host of the angel. Kurusu-san is currently not in any condition to be able to participate in battle. True. Angel, are you able to transfer into other human vessels like Sukuna? Put simply. I love how Yuta is here right now. Yuta is one of the few people that I think could match, or at least could hold his ground against Sukuna or Kinchaku. but like we haven't even seen Sukuna's real strength, right? So it's gonna be hard to measure up against him, and even Kenjaku, because like I think Kenjaku hasn't used his very own domain expansion. Oh no, he used. Did he use it already? Yeah, he used it already. But like, there's also the cursed technique that he has that's embedded with the but with Itadori. Yeah, with Itadori's mom's body. The reason I and many other consider and other sorcerers from ancient times took Kenjaku up on his offer was precisely because none of us knew how to become cursed items after death. The true fact remains to this very day, however, the fallen's different. After experiencing death once, he most likely stumbled away to split his soul as cursed items. In that case, my role ends. Once I deal dispel the seal on Gojo. They are going to unseal Gojo. Okay, let's go. Megami, what will happen to him? I've always despised myself. I'm always on the lookout for how guys stronger than me are feeling. And kinda like the way you try to match the rhythm of a game, I'd shamelessly cough up words that would please them. I've always had a garbage talent. Usually, I would get my shit kicked in by them after, but I deserved it. I was so terrified of Idatori that I would run and leave everyone else behind. I was even more terrified of the calling games. But even then, using my useless talent, I wiggled my way into being a lackey for the strong. I wanted to change, I wanted to follow and fight alongside you, but I just didn't have the courage. Understand? Understandable. Yeah, it's just the deficiencies that he has with his past actions is now just getting through him, but he wants to change, and that's admirable. Or maybe it's actually pride that I lack. Sorry, that's the end of my rambling. Anyways, I just wanted to apologize. To be honest, I don't know what kind of person you are. All I know is what you've done and the result of your actions. Because of you, Kurisu was saved, and thanks. We haven't lost yet. Wait a minute. I heard that Sukuna no longer dwells within you, so why are you still fighting? That doesn't change anything. We were never really working together in the first place. Yeah. Iyari-san in the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked. Iyari-san said that the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy known as Sukuna. So as long as I can kill him, I'll eat anything. Damn, I'll eat anything. So he's going to eat Sukuna. Okay, so they're having a meeting now. I have a few suggestions about how we can save Fushiguro. Same here, but in the end, unless we are able to corner Sukuna and render him unfit for battle, the suggestions are moot. Yuji, take this. What's that? The back of the prison realm and Tsukumo's research record about the soul that were interested to me. Who knows, might come in handy. It's okay. No, that's not it. About our siblings. It's fine, as long as they can go on living as a part of you. I will nurture them as strong and clever allies. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. Truth is, hell would freeze over before I would fall in love with one of you two. I was there, wasn't I? So what do you mean, alone, you idiot? There's swarms of them now. Monsters just waiting for your return. Come back already, Gojo. Okay, we've got. Oh, is that Panda? Oh, let's go. Oh, we've got the entire Jujutsu High here. Hey, we're preparing for the final war. I guess we're going for the final war now. Comrades waiting just beyond the gate. And I think we're gonna have to ramp up with Gojo returning. I think, hopefully. guess that's all for chapter 220. I can't wait to read chapter 221.